The Beaumont Westbrook Bruins are trying to get back to where Bruin basketball was in the early 1980s under head coach Fred Williams. Williams was the coach of Hebert when the school won 3 state titles in a row. One of Williams' leading scorers was Andre Boutte.
Fred Williams was my high school coach, and he was a 3-time state champion at Hebert, 1980, 1981, and 1982. And he was the first coach over here at Westbrook when they merged Hebert and Forest Park High School for the class of 1982-83. Okay, and at that time I was in college playing at North Texas. And when I graduated from college, he happened to be the principal at Kuntz High School. And so he hired me to be the head coach at Kuntz High School. And I stayed at Kuntz 2 years. And then I was fortunate to get the head, basketball coach position at Port Arthur Lincoln High School, where I met a guy named James Gamble. He had won 4 state championships, and both of those guys have been very instrumental in my career.
Boutte has been coaching for 24 years as a head coach and won state titles at Port Arthur Lincoln in 1991 and 1995, and in 2001 with Ozan High School. Boutte has coached 9 state Final Four tournament teams and is closing in on 600 career victories. Boutte was hired by Beaumont ISD administrators in 2016 to guide Westbrook back to prominence. Still, he had to earn the respect of these Bruins with hard love.
Last year was a year where the kids had to get used to me. I had to implement my system, all the while learning them.
Well, over off season, we was putting in a lot of work. He's been working us every single day, getting us back in shape, and that work's paying off now.
He brought in a winning attitude, we try to match his intensity. We work hard every day. We got a lot of speed on the team, so we like to press a lot, and we like to cause a lot of mistakes on the other team's part.
The Bruins are led by Elijah Parquet. The 6'4", 200-pound Parquet is heading to Colorado to play for the Buffaloes. He is a human highlight reel on both sides of the floor.
We press a lot, so that requires a lot of turnovers, and we create points out of those turnovers.
He's a complete team player. He takes very few bad shots, and the game where he had 42 was the quietest 42 I'd ever seen. He's satisfied with scoring 6 points or 10 points or 12 points. If they double him up, he's going to pass the ball to somebody else. That shows, what he's about.
We got a lot of scorers, a lot of players who can create their own shot, and definitely a lot of shooters. We do a lot of run and gun, a lot of fast break buckets. We like to get in transition, kick it to the guards.
Winning is just fun now to us, and we just keep on winning. And whenever we have practice still, he make us run, but we still love it anyway.
They bought in and they have a better understanding of who I am. They're not in awe of who I am or the things that I had accomplished as a coach, and they understand now that I am their coach. Westbrook has had great basketball tradition in the past. What we had to first do is develop a higher level of consistency in terms of going out each night and competing. Kids don't understand when you're running them, during practice and the preseason running. A lot of times they don't understand why. They look at it as punishment.
The Bruins, like so many teams in Southeast Texas, have had to overcome the heartbreak of Hurricane Harvey. Coach Boutte watched as his mentor, Hall of Fame basketball coach James Gamble, nearly lost it all during the heavy flooding.
He and so many other people lost everything that they had, especially in the Port Arthur area. I have a lot of friends down there and a lot of people I care about, and it was devastating. And I know I spent most of the time that we had off doing school, being of assistance to coach in any way that I could.
We all knew that the hurricane was coming and that it would bring large amounts of rain.
All the mementos that you saved from all those years, your pictures, your articles, your trophies, your everything that you've worked for all your life, and it's gone. You're practically piling it up in your front yard. Everybody in this community, even if your house wasn't flooded, somebody that you know or somebody that you care about was affected.
Coach Boutte takes nothing for granted and realizes his resume won't win a state title, just hard work and determination. Westbrook has people in Beaumont talking again about the glory days of Bruin basketball. For now, a District 22 6A title is the first goal for Westbrook, and then playoff goals will take center stage after that.
All I'm trying to do is rekindle some of that tradition and make this community proud of basketball.